everyone, Random Randy here, and this is just going to be a quick little ice yarns haul video. So if any of you have been watching the vlog for a while, you'll know that back in about April I said that I was going on a for the most part yarn ban that I wanted to last until at least August 18th, which is my dad's birthday. I made it until July 18th, which is a few months without buying anything more than a few skeins here and there for specific projects that were orders, which is pretty good. But Ice Yarns had a sale on cotton and DK weight yarn. I'm trying to build up a little bit of a stash of some DK because I want to make a few sweaters for myself and my husband in the fall, and I really like the way that DK yarn works up a little bit better than the way worsted weight does. I'm probably going to be doing things with both, but I still wanted to experiment with DK yarn. So enough of the chitty chat, and I'm just going to get right to it. There's probably going to be some crinkling. I will try to minimize it in editing if it's really bad. So apologies in advance if the crinkling is hyper annoying, but I'm trying. Okay, so as you know, Ice Yarns, you can go to their website. It's just iceyarns.com. They only sell yarn in packages. You don't get single skeins from them. You get multiples anywhere from 2 up to I think usually 8. I don't know if I've ever seen anything bigger than 8 aside from, sorry, there's a deer right outside our window. So I'm totally gonna go off topic for a second, but we have 2 does. They are black-tailed deer, which are local indigenous species here in Washington. We have 2 does that hang around at the wood line, which is right near our house, pretty frequently. And the other morning after a rain, I saw one of them come out of the woods and she had 2 fawns with her. And I thought, oh cool, must be she's watching one for the other doe that she always hangs out with. Then the other doe came out of the woods a little ways down the road and also had 2 babies with her. All 4 of these fawns have spots, so they are this year's deer, and it was just the coolest thing to get to see that first thing in the morning, right after the sun came up. I'm a nature nerd, sorry. Anyway, back to the yarn. So, what I ended up getting, like I said, apologies for the crinkles. I'm gonna move a couple of them here so I can minimize the crinkling as I go. Alright, so they have a lot of cake yarn now, which is all the rage because it's a self-striping yarn, which I think is pretty cool. I also know how to make self-striping cakes myself, which isn't really a big deal. You just measure out about the same length of yarn. Usually I just go by weight and rush and join the ends together, wind it on a ball winder, and bam, you have a cake of yarn. But the nice thing about these is that they don't have any ends, whether they be knotted or otherwise joined together. For the most part, I know a few people have complained about mandala yarn and Karen Cakes yarn having a lot of knots in them. I've only ever seen 1 or 2, but maybe I just got lucky. So anyway, I'm gonna try and do this by type so that it will make more sense. So here we go. These, I'm gonna try and open it up over here so it doesn't make too much noise. And drop it right on the floor. Good deal, Randy. So this just came in the mail maybe 20 minutes ago. This is obviously Ice Yarns brand. This is their Cakes Natural Cotton yarn. This is 100% cotton. This is a DK weight. It is 200 grams, 430 meters. And as you can see, this one is a bunch of different shades of blue and gray. And there were 2 of these in a package. 2. open that. I also got this one, which is the same information as before, but this is green. Does it say what color? It just says green shades. So I thought that was pretty neat. Since I've been working on making garments, hopefully I can make myself a cool top or two with those. So that's the cotton that I got. Let me see if there's any of these that I can actually see the information so I don't have to take it out of the package. Oh, good. All right, so this is called Bambino Yarn. This is just a gray DK acrylic. It is 100% acrylic. Each ball has 315 meters. It is a 100-gram ball, so there's 400 grams here. And this is, again, a DK weight. It's just a basic gray acrylic that's DK. Because like I said, I don't have a lot of DK, and I'm trying to build up on things I don't have rather than getting repeats of things I already have 5 million of. Okay, so that's that. This I believe is another, yeah, this is another Bambino, all of the same information, but this one is black, if you can see it with all of the glare off the package from the sunlight. So some more black DK. I have a few packages of black DK that are also acrylic. I'm hoping that they'll be compatible and that the dye lots aren't too different. And this, can I see it? Ah, yeah, this is the one that I was really excited about trying. So this is more DK weight. This is called Olara, and it is 50% cotton, 50% acrylic, 50 grams, 140 meters in each ball. It is all black. It is Olara yarn. So 50% cotton, 50% acrylic. There were 6 of these in each package, and I got 2 of them. So I've actually got 12 balls of this half cotton, half acrylic yarn. Sorry about the crinkles. That is the other one, right? Yeah. So there's another whole package of it. Actually, wait. There's 8 in that one. And 8 in here. So 16, not 12. I can count, I promise. Math might not be my strong point, but I can count. Sometimes. And the last little thing that I have to show is this gorgeous stuff right here, because even when it's summer, I am a fall color type of girl. This is more DK weight yarn. This is the Magic Glitz yarn, which is 95% acrylic, 5% lurex, 100 gram ball, 360 meters. And as you can see from the colors there, it has some sparkle to it, and it's got all these pretty fall orange, browns, and maroons. Really excited about that. And there's 4 of those. 4 of those in a package. And that is all that I got from Ice Yarns that I have to put in with my bin of stuff I'm working on. So pricing on that, because I know a lot of people freak out when they see the shipping on Ice Yarns. You have to figure, I'm in the US, I'm on the West Coast, and this stuff is coming all the way from Turkey. It got here in about a week. Sometimes it comes quicker. It all just depends on what day you order it. I was a dunce and ordered it on a Friday, I think. So obviously they didn't do anything with it over the weekend, and then it started processing Monday and got here today. But if you order at the beginning of the week and you're in the US and you go with UPS, you're probably going to have it by the end of that business week. Possibly Saturday if you get UPS shipments on Saturday. But anyway, so the shipping was, I want to say, the yarn itself came to $40. The shipping was $20 and some change. So there are, what did I figure it was? Like 30 balls of yarn for $62. So you're looking at 50 to 60 cents per ball of yarn. That's pretty awesome. I mean, if you average it out, this for 50 cents, you would be paying, considering it's 100% cotton, you would probably be paying about $6 or more for this in a big box craft store in the US. I know that Michaels now has a Cakes cotton yarn that I believe is Karen brand as well. And I want to say when I saw it on the shelf, it was something like $5-ish. I think it was actually smaller than this. So that is my Ice Yarns haul. And I also have a little mini haul from Joann's that I'm going to show you. Give me just a second and I will grab that. Here is the little bit of yarn that I picked up at Joann's the other day because I haven't bought anything more than a skein or two of something that was needed for a project at Joann's in a long time. Actually, I take that back. It wasn't at Joann's. It was at Michael's. Yeah, because this is Loops and Threads. I don't know what the hell I'm thinking. I've had too much coffee and not nearly enough water today, and I feel wired. Regardless, Michael's, not Joann's. Okay, so I picked up a little bit of cotton, not a lot. I ended up getting 4 balls of cotton. They are all Lilly Sugar and Cream brand. They were on sale 2 for $3. So I got 4 of them for $6 altogether. I thought this was really just an awesome colorway. You don't usually get to see really vibrant colors in cotton, and I just really liked the way that this looked. This is the Rickrack Ombre from Lilly Sugar and Cream. It is a worsted weight yarn. It is a 2-ounce ball, 56 grams, approximately 95 yards or 86 meters. And this color is the Rickrack Ombre. If you can see that at all, I don't know. It's clear enough to read. It's pretty faded on there, but Rickrack Ombre is this cool green stripy one. I also got these, which are going to be for some holiday gifts for family members who I will not name because even though I'm pretty sure they don't watch, just in case. So this is the Holiday Stripes Lilly Sugar and Cream. And as you can see, it's red, kind of a cedar green, and an oatmeal beige color, which I thought looked really cool. There's those. I also picked up some more DK weight yarn that I'm considering making a baby blanket or 2 with. So I got 2 different types. This is Loops and Threads Snuggly Wuggly Dip Dye yarn. As I said, it's a DK weight. This is 360 yards in a 4-ounce ball. It is 100% acrylic, and this is the wavelength colorway. It's kind of a seafoam green, a little bit of robin's egg blue, and some white mixed in there. And it has speckles throughout. And as you can see, some have a little bit more of the bright colors than others. Even though I picked up the same dye lot, I got these. And I also got This is another Loops and Threads yarn. This is called Kai, and this was in their baby yarn section at Michael's. This is also 100% acrylic. It is a 3 or DK weight yarn, 308 yards, 100-gram ball, and it is a gray and white marl and a seafoam green and white marl. I got 2 of those. So I was thinking that rather than using just the 2 same types together, that I would mix these 2. Not quite sure how yet. Gonna have to work on that, but I really like the idea of blending these 2 together because it would be good for gender neutral baby stuff. I know a lot of people like to go hardcore blue or pink, and I think that greens and oranges are really awesome just in case, because a lot of people don't find out the gender of their baby before they're born, you know? Might not be a bad idea to have things set up in a not quite so binary fashion with the way the world is going. So, and I got all of that stuff from Michael's with a 20% off entire purchase coupon. So on top of the sale price, it was also 20% off, which is super awesome. So that is all of the squishy deliciousness that I have to show you today. And I hope that everybody has a good week. I should be doing another yarn talk later this week, hopefully showing off my soon-to-be finished movie night cocoon shrug cardigan, and maybe a few other things that I'm starting to work on. Also hoping to get another tutorial up later this week. I just did a traditional granny square tutorial, and I'm really hoping to do a basic slouch beanie with a ribbed brim. Something that I make a ton of, and I've had a few people ask me to make a tutorial for it, so hopefully I'll be able to get to work on that, and I will catch all of you later sometime this week. Thanks so much for watching, everybody. Bye!